In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to trigger a Relevance AI agent from Slack using make.com. Before we build anything in Make, the first thing you need to do is create your Relevance AI agent. Log into Relevance AI, go to the Agents section, and create a new agent. As you set it up, make sure you configure the core pieces properly, including the instructions, knowledge sources, tools, and workflows. This part matters because the quality of the replies in Slack will depend on how well your agent is designed. Once everything is configured, test the agent to confirm that it responds correctly before moving on. Next, you'll need your Relevance AI API credentials. In your Relevance AI dashboard, go to API keys or developer settings, just generate an API key and save it somewhere secure. This key is what allows make.com to communicate with your agent, so be careful not to expose it publicly. Now head over to make.com and create a new scenario. Once you're inside the scenario builder, add Slack as your trigger app. This is what will allow your workflow to start whenever a message appears in Slack. After that, choose the Slack trigger that fits your use case. You can use options like watching messages, channel messages, mentions, or direct messages. In many cases, watch messages or watch mentions works best for an AI assistant, especially if you want the workflow to activate only when someone is intentionally interacting with the agent. The next step is to connect your Slack workspace. Click Create Connection, sign into Slack, authorize make.com, and then choose the channels you want to monitor. Make sure you select the right channels here so your automation listens in the correct places. If you want more control, you can add a filter. This is optional, but it's very useful if you only want the workflow to run when the AI is mentioned. For example, you can set the conditions so the message must contain the agent mentioned. That helps prevent every Slack message from triggering the scenario unnecessarily. Next, add an HTTP module. Click Add Module, search for HTTP, and select Make a Request. This is the step that sends the Slack message to Relevance AI. Then configure the API request. Set the method to post, add your authorization and content type headers, and map the Slack message into the JSON body. The exact request body can vary depending on your Relevance AI endpoint, so double check the format required by your agent. Once the request runs, capture the agent's response, extract the response field from the API output, and prepare that text for delivery back into Slack. Finally, add a Slack, create a message module, map the channel ID, add a thread ID if you want the reply to stay organized in a thread, and insert the agent's response as the message content. Once that's done, your Slack message will trigger the AI, and the AI's reply will be sent straight back into Slack.